When you objectively evaluate your triggers or you answer a life question, it is important to assess the sensations, the images, the feelings, and the thoughts. This is part of the Siftsem. The reason you want to understand these bodily manifestations is because they are speaking the experience of emotions, and our emotions are our guidance system. But emotions need to be split into these parts of sensations and feelings so that you understand what's going on in your body. Because with any experience that you have during the trigger or the life questions, there is a manifestation in your body in the form of sensations, mental images, feelings, and thoughts. So your sensations are physical, but it's important that you look up on Google and find a list of sensations, because sometimes you might find it difficult to describe what you are feeling in your body. We know you can have palpitations, you can have a fast heart rate, you can even have tingles, you can feel cold, feel warm. All those are physical sensations. They are generally something that's happening in your body that you can point at to say there's something happening in my tummy, I've got a sinking feeling, and so forth. But you can find them online, as I said, so that you can be able to put them in words clearly. And then there is also mental images. Mental images can be difficult for some people, but interestingly, they are easily there, because when something happens, you visualize it in some way. Either you visualize a past of it, an imagination, or something that really happened or that's happening in the moment. So it's what you are seeing, but it can be something you are seeing with your mind eye that happened or that didn't happen or that you think is happening. So that will aggravate you and then trigger some bodily sensations. And then there's the feelings. Feelings are straightforward, and we've got primary feelings, and then we've got other feelings. So again, you need to look up the feeling wheel and find things like anger, like anxiety, like joy, happy, and so forth. So you need to look up your feelings, because you need to be able to describe how you are feeling. You need to be able to describe how that is manifesting in the body, and you need to be able to describe the mental images coming with those manifestations, as well as the accompanying thoughts, because all these things go together. And it's important that you understand what is happening to you in the moment, so that you can be able to then ground and then to meet your unmet needs. When you do a root cause analysis and then you do cognitive reappraisal, soothing with 5 love languages, as well as using 5 senses and any other deep breathing exercises or a cathartic shake. Tuning into the bodily manifestation of your trigger is going to help you to understand your body, and also to know what to release and how to release it. And you want to understand where your trauma is hiding or is buried, and you want to think about where the sensations related to specific triggers are stored. or are hiding, or where you can locate them in order to release your trauma. It's key in your healing to understand your sift. We will talk about the thoughts separately, because you can't also heal what you don't know, or know how to heal what you cannot locate. So unless you know where the sensations are and what is in your mind eye, then it's going to be difficult for you to release those sensations and feelings, and it's going to be difficult for you to also reframe your thinking, because that is going to be key to your healing. You need to know the source of your issues. You need to know where your trauma is stored, and you need to know where to start when you are doing the work to heal your life. So it's important that you do a sift after identifying your trigger, after identifying the pre-triggers, and then you go into the sift. And I will talk about the thoughts tomorrow.